Hey guys, it's your girl Wandika, originally from Jamaica, and yes, I have 8 journals to show you that are now in my online shop. Two of them have already sold, but I thought I would share with you what is new in the store and the fact that I am participating in Black Friday sales, so everything in the store is 50% off, including my paintings. But I wanted to do a flip through so you guys would see everything about them, even though there are pictures on the site. So let's get started. guys, lots of new stuff to choose from, and I am working on some more. I just need to sew in some more books. I do have them assembled. Also, just as a reminder, these books are also on my website. You can use it for whatever you want. And I did a flip through of these already. And I also have this on the site, and I already did a flip through for this. You know, it's mainly black paper. You can use white gel pens, you can use it as an album. And this was the first Christmas journal I made, and this is also available on the site, so make sure you go check them out. I also did a flip through of this one. Yeah. Alright, so lots and lots to choose from, you guys. I've been working really hard. I've also been dabbling in the traveler's notebook. Alright, so these are the 3 that I purchased, and I showed you guys these already. But what's new is that I've been trying to learn to make my own. And so I made this one, converted the insides of the book, and so I kept the leather cover. So I didn't even know that it would have this use someday. And I was looking at the olive Midori, because this Midori has a thicker leather, and there is an olive one that everybody's been going crazy about, the new edition, but I just can't afford that. So I'm glad I found this. You know, it used to be something else, you can see where, and I think what I'm gonna do is just do some embroidery on it and just like close it up that way so it looks kind of cool. I do have some brown thread, not the wax thread, like brown embroidery thread. I could use that and just do that. These I made these inserts fabric cover, you know. So I'm going to use this as a personal journal. This one I made from an old, same deal with all of these. There used to be a leather book where I took out the insides to use for other things, and I don't throw these things away because the leather is expensive. So I just didn't know how I would reuse it. I normally just put tea-dye paper in them, which is why this one has some holes I made. But then I changed my mind when I figured out and I watched that YouTube video that says here is how you can make your own traveler's notebook cover and your whole system. I didn't make these inserts, these I purchased. You know, this I got at TJ Maxx. This I got from Yellow Paper House on Etsy. It's just watercolor paper. It's the really stiff kind. I had thought it was going to be more flexible. So, I don't know. When I start to use this might become a problem. And this one, using the dots. I haven't ever done this, but I do like some aspects of the bullet journal that I want to try out, but I'm not going to go full on bullet journal. I just don't have that level of organization. I'm organized, but those people who do the bullet journal, I tip my hat to you, because it's very they track their habits, and they track their spending, and they track their exercise, and they track, I don't know if I would commit to that, but I really admire those who do, and I like some of the features. And this, so I have all of these in here where I think this is going to become my new writing log, and this is going to become my new personal journal and stuff. The only thing is that I had this in my stash and I didn't know, and when I found it I was super happy, because I've been watching these videos about the traveler's notebook and making your own and the Fodoris, and I was like, I'm content to just buy it, you know, from these creators. but all the stuff that I want I can't afford, and so that's why it's good when we have these tutorials. The only thing is that I wish that it was thicker. So now that I know how to make a traveler's notebook system, and it's not very fancy like the others, but it works for me, I think I'm going to now get a thicker, I mean, it's not that thinner than this one, but I want it, just for my peace of mind, I want it a little thicker so that when it begins to grow in here, that it won't burst, right? And yeah, this one I got from the Recollections. I converted the Recollections one that I got and just used the elastic instead of just like keeping that cover. And this one, I put some fabric on the inside, and I'm going to put another book. When I had purchased the stuff from Yellow Paper House, I had forgotten that one was B6 Slim, and so I was like, oh no, it's not going to really fit in anywhere. And then now I learned to make a cover, and I made a cover just for it, you know. So I'm going to make an insert that goes along here, and I think I'm going to make that artsy, because I think this is something that I can walk around with and just like do quick sketches. So I think I'm going to do a drawing book in here. This one is what started it all, you know, same like the olive one. This used to be, you know, those books that you get at Barnes and Noble, and I like the paper inside because the paper is tan, and I like to use those kinds of paper for a bunch of stuff. And then I got these sketchbooks at Michael's for $3.99 for 2, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe this should become my Christmas book. But I did order something on Amazon, a red cover. This is before I learned how to make the traveler's notebook, and I really just learned like this week, a couple days ago. And you know, I had purchased that red one from Amazon, and I'm waiting for it to come to see what it's like, to see if I'm gonna return it. Know that I have these. And then I had ordered special order from the Leather Quill shop. One of my subscribers, fans on Facebook, told me about the Leather Quill shop, and it's gorgeous. The only problem is that I can't buy more than one at a time because it's really expensive, you guys. And leather is expensive, so I'm not saying it's too expensive, I'm just saying it's expensive. So just bear that in mind, that it's not going to be like 30 bucks, you know. So especially if you're getting a bigger size. Maybe you have some that are smaller than this that she sells for like $30 or $25 just for the leather, which is, you know, fine. But I wanted a big one. I wanted a composition one because I'm going to put my composition books that I've made with tea-dyed paper in there as a writing draft book. So I have a number of stories that are going at once, and I'm getting really excited because I never thought that the Traveler's Notebook could give me so much, you know, joy, and it could be so useful in so many different ways. You use your inserts for so many different things. This one you guys saw already, right? And if you didn't see that video, I'll link it. But just wanted to give you an update about what I've been doing behind the scenes. I have been learning new stuff, because the more you learn, the more invested you are in creating. And I had hit many, you know, rough patches and where I just didn't feel as motivated, and then I discovered the Traveler's Notebook again, and I'm like, let me give this another chance. And now I have ones that I have made, and it's good that I have these two, because this is, I think this is something I'm going to have for years and years. The only thing is that this one scratches easy, and it doesn't bother me because I love the weathered look. And I was wondering what this was for, and I saw somebody put like charms at the end as a bookmark, and I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, why is this piece of string here? And then I saw it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put these. And this one has a little candy cane and tassel and a bow. Yeah, So there you go, guys. Go over to my website. Don't let this sale miss you. 50% off everything, including my paintings. Go over there, get your Black Friday sale, get it Cyber Monday sale, and then that will be it, right? There might be sales going on, but it's not going to be 50% for very long. All right, so make sure to check out my journals. And when I become comfortable with this, when I have streamlined it and it doesn't look so raggedy, these are for me. You know, I wouldn't sell these to anybody, because I mean, I'm just learning about this style, and I just want to, you know, do things right. I want to do things that are up to par, that I can say this is me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Walk good.